All right, it's a Sunday, December 7th, 2025, about 5:02 p.m. And we're dealing with about 52 degrees Fahrenheit in my car. Weather bug, or actually the Apple Weather app says 50 and WeatherBug says 50. And this says a low of 39, a high of 54. And WeatherBug says a high of 59, or actually a high of 55, and it looks like a low of 33. So I don't know which one to go with, but those are the two. I kind of compare them. Welcome to the Please Subscribe show. There's Critter. He likes to live, laugh, and smell good. He's an air freshener that hangs on my rearview mirror. Kind of watches me throughout the day and night. It's getting kind of fastened there. Here we go. Yeah, I took a couple days off. Just needed the rest. Got to watch a pretty good documentary on Criterion Collection on the Criterion channel. There's a lead singer of Blind Melon that passed away, and he made he documented himself for 5 years, from the beginning parts of when he was getting signed with Capitol Records, there's a butterfly, and till his sudden, it was like it was an unfortunate sudden death that he was found on the tour bus in October. And in October, I meant to look that up on the year. I just looked him up earlier. I just saw the documentary. 1995, long time ago, in October. And actually the exact date, according to this, is October 21st of 1995 in New Orleans. He was getting on a tour bus. He has the footage of his last day on October 21st. He's in like a hotel room, and then the next thing you know, he gets on a tour bus, and I think they said it was drugs. I don't know for sure though, because nobody knows. I'll have to look it up later, but the documentary is really good. It goes on for a long, long time, and it's like an hour and 40 minutes or something. He had hundreds of hours of self footage from different types of video cameras. It's probably I think it's probably one of the largest collections of self footage from a rock star that that's ever been. But he started it 5 years before his death, and it went all the way from whenever they were kind of a small band to getting signed with Capitol Records to his last days in New Orleans. He wanted to get out of New Orleans though, to see his wife, and he did have a child, and he was trying to get back home. Something happened. I don't know what it was. Anyway, I watched that. It was pretty amazing. And just a bunch of other stuff. I don't want to review everything else. Kind of hung out with my cat, things like that. Trying to think. Other than that, I guess please subscribe. And then also, I'll put my PayPal up here if you want to support the channel. Please do. We'd appreciate it. And also, hit the notifying bell so you'll know when the next one comes up. And this is a part of the show where you get to watch me pick up food at restaurants and drop it off at your doorstep. All right, here we go. They are doing Myth and Marble, Kimball Art Museum, till January 25th. And then Casa Manana is doing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And Wizard of Oz, January 23rd until February 15th. Don't forget it. Christmas tree at Farrington Field. Casa Manana. All right, got one at Shake Shack, 5:15 arrival, 2 minutes, 0.7 miles for the pickup. Looks like the half-pound, 100% Angus beef burger. Big Shack is back. Tangy cream, secret sauce, hand-sliced lettuce, tomatoes, melted American cheese, and a crunchy pickle. Don't forget that onion. All right. Shake Shack on its way, 5:31 arrival, 8 minutes, 2.9 miles for the delivery.
I wrote this song about my hometown in a loose.
All right, Flower Child on our way. 5:45 arrival, 3 minutes, 0.8 miles for the pickup. Flower Child on the way, 6:04 arrival, 11 minutes, 5.7 miles for the delivery. All right, just picked one on CC's Pizza on Beach Street. 6:19 arrival, 5 minutes, 3.1 mile for, well, it's 3.1 miles for the pickup. CC's. They kind of take a long time. I'm gonna time them today. So we're 6:19 right now. Pulling up. Might have said something else, but CC's. Oh, there we go. CC's Pizza on the way, 6:32 arrival, 8 minutes, 3.4 miles for the delivery.
So
All right, got one at Wingstop, 6:43, 3 minutes, 1.2 for the pickup. Wingstop on the way, 6:51 arrival, 4 minutes, 1.4 mile for the delivery. They went wild on Earl Street. Got one at Chicken Express, 7:07 arrival, 4 minutes, 1.8 mile for that pickup. Looks like someone dropped their notebook paper. All right, Chicken Express on the way, 7:31 arrival, 5 minutes, 4.2 miles for the delivery. Looks like this is a reindeer street right here. Got reindeer right here. And a bunch of reindeer down there. Grandma got ran over by a reindeer. And nobody wants that. gives proclaim to the poor. Matthew 11:5. St. Paul Lutheran Church. Alright, got one at Old South, all sevens. 8:09 arrival, 2 minutes, 0.4 for the pickup. Looks like Old South is pancakes with Santa Christmas Eve from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. So they'll be eating pancakes with Santa Claus. At Old South. Looks like they got silver dollar pancakes, smoked bacon, a biscuit, and a chocolate milk. Established in 1962. Old South on the way, 8:24 arrival, 10 minutes, 4.4 miles for the delivery. Alright, got one at Shake Shack, 9:03 arrival, 2 minutes, 0.1 mile. I don't know if I agree with that. It's right there. That's a little over 150 yards. That's the back side of the Grinch's hand. All right, Shake Shack on the way, 9:23 arrival, 14 minutes, 12 miles for the delivery. Just a while ago, the moon was all orange and stuff. I guess from a different angle. Child shall lead them. Well, you better not shout, you better not pout, you better not cry, 'cause I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. He knows when you've been sleeping. He knows when you've been awake. He knows you when you've been bad or good, so you better be good for goodness sake. Whoa, you better not laugh. Better not, no, you can laugh. Better not pout. Better not shout. Better not cry, 'cause I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. You better watch out. You better not cry. Better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming. Santa Claus is coming to town. You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list. He's checking it twice. You gotta find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. And curly-haired dolls. Oh wait, here's the part. With little tin horns and little toy drums, Rudy Toot-Toots and Rummy Tum-Tums. Santa Claus is coming to town. And curly-haired dolls that tootle and coo, elephant boats and kitty cars too. Santa Claus is coming to town. The kids and girl in Boyland will have a jubilee. They're gonna build a toyland town all around the Christmas tree. So you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming. Santa Claus is coming. Santa Claus is coming to town. One more time with little tin horns and little toy drums. Rudy Toot-Toots and Rummy Tum-Tum. Santa Claus is coming to town. And curly-haired dolls that tootle and coo, that toddle and coo, elephant boats and kitty cars too. Santa Claus is coming to town. The kids and girls in Boyland will have a jubilee. They're gonna build a toyland town all around the Christmas. See, the kids and girls in Boyland will have a jubilee. They're gonna build a toyland town all around the Christmas tree. He knows when you've been sleeping. He knows when you've been awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. The kids and girls in Boyland will have a jubilee. They're gonna build a toyland town all around the Christmas tree. Here's that dang Christmas tree. There's that Christmas tree. He knows when you've been sleeping. He knows when you've been awake. He knows if you've been bad or good. So be good for goodness sake. 11 in an elevator. Let's see, 4.
Couldn't move or just sit. Just like it happened the first time we were met. Sickness or something.
It's just all the adrenaline.
Yes.
So I pour like a vodka drink, and I'm standing in the patio window with rain, and I'm looking, and I see Nate dragging Karen in, and I'm like, oh my god, what is this? I'm like slamming my drink. I love it.
That's a Holiday Inn Christmas tree. Cool. All right, give me a 5. Got toppers, 10 on arrival, 2 minutes, 0.9 for the pickup.
When we took the bait.
Toppers is pretty much right there by John's Grill, little pizza place. Right on the edge of TCU. All right, toppers on the way. 10:17, 11 minutes, 5.3 miles for the delivery. Toppers Pizza. It's one pizza. Okay.
Okay, this one's called Across the Sea.
So far away.
I've got your letter, you've got my song. I've got your letter, you've got my song. Here's a cool looking Christmas tree. That's a real tree. Yeah, that's a real tree. That's awesome. You don't see that very often. Yeah, they got a real Christmas tree. You know, that's probably the first real Christmas tree I've seen so far. It's off of this area. On Pioneer. You've got, no, I've got your letter. You've got my song. What a great lyric. I just know they go by Weezer. Never seen them live. Just on the TV. All right. Got a wing stop. 10:28 arrival, 5 minutes, 2.1 mile for that pickup. They're really cool Christmas displays. A different type of reindeer landed for Christmas. Wing stop on the way. 10:42 arrival, 6 minutes, 2 miles for delivery. All right, that's the last one for tonight. Gonna head back to feed Kitty. A Keystone? 225. Don't mind if I do.
Legolas looked up and answered in the same language. Who are they? And what do they say? Asked Merry. They're elves, said Sam. Can't you hear their voices? Yes, they are elves, said Legolas. Willing to befriend you. As elves
I think I'm going to switch it back over to Weezer.
Though it is not our custom to lead strangers through our land. But you...
Don't mind if I do.
For me or any.
Sometimes I want to build a house with a wood stove. Sometimes I want to build a house. Sometimes I want to build a house. And in the... Sometimes I want to build a house with a wood stove or fireplace. And in the center of the living room, an old piano. Sometimes I want to build a house with a wood stove or fireplace, and in the middle of the living room, an old piano. It's a nice little lyric. Sometimes I want to build a house with a wood stove or fireplace, In the middle of the living room, an old piano. Yeah, the demon's laying on his back over there and they put Christmas lights. Isn't that festive cheer? They should put a little blanket on the demon so he lays up there until October. Sometimes I wanna build a house with a wood stove or fireplace. In the middle of the living room, an old piano. Tell me more, Weezer singer. Tell me more, Rivers Kuma. Sometimes I want to build a house with a wood stove or fireplace. In the middle of the living room, an old piano. Pretty. Long time, sunshine. Long time, sunshine. The good news is proclaimed to the poor, Matthew 11:5. That goes for the poor in spirit too. Sunshine, long time. Sunshine, long time. Long time. Sunshine, long time, sunshine upon me. That's pretty, Rivers come on. Sunshine, long time, sunshine, sunshine upon me. Long time, sunshine, long time, sunshine upon me. This girl I like, this girl I like. I'm living in LA. This girl I like, talking about this girl I like. Just so lonely, living in LA. I feel so lonely, I feel so lonely, living in LA. This girl I like, I'm talking about this girl I like. I'm so lonely, I'm so lonely, living in LA. It's nice. Got another one coming up. They worked extra hard. Ooh, I like the letters there. Straight up joy. Yeah, it's nice. This girl I like, talking about this girl I like. I feel so lonely, yeah. I'm living in LA. It's kind of addictive. Here's Kitty. Now, Kitty, you know, this food's not yours. This is for the outdoor kitties, okay? I know, Kitty. Yes, you bird. Yes, you bird. Here we go with today's kitty. There's one kitty and 9 lives. Each life has a number. Numbers 1 through 9. And swirl the leftover cat food. Pick a cat food. Today's kitty will be having grilled chicken entree with rice in gravy. So lovely. There you go, kitty. That's a good kitty. Here, let's move it over here. Wait, dump it into the sink. There you go, kitty. We're going to have some cut up vegetables with chili, ramen soup flavor, a little bit of beef, and another protein, chunk light, chicken C. About 100 calories of it. That's about 340. Then we got the veggies. Don't forget the spinach. Spells, the broccoli, sausage, some onions, bell pepper. And when you're at that cocktail party, remember, say, hey baby, what are you drinking? You got a martini? I got some tuna fish. Like a try? Here we go, kitty. No ice water now. All right. Welcome to the table. Some hot soup, ramen. Got some tuna in there, a little bit of sausage and carrots, bell peppers, and looks like was that broccoli? Some broccoli. Oh, I forgot I posted my recent chapter of the novel Rib just the other day. I'll be posting more. I'm putting some horseradish on it. And some of this stuff right here. It's like a chipotle sauce.
I wish Chucky could be free to live wherever his heart is.
There I am. All right, there I am. There's a commercial, some news. Oh, Trent the Traveler. Yeah, it's a new one. Episode 7 of Northern Lights. I have to check that out. There's Flea. You got to see this documentary with Flea. Or actually, it's not a documentary. I'm sorry. There is it's a music video called The Plea, and it's awesome. Oh, this is Modern Day Rebel Without a Cause? Or is that the old one? I don't know what that is. It says 1955. Let's see what it turns on to. Huh, that's a weird photo. Looks like the old one. There's Courtney. Oh yeah, Sylvester Stallone getting the Medal of Freedom, along with George Strait and many more. Like Gene Simmons is back there. Robert De Niro got the Medal of Freedom. I wonder if a YouTuber will ever get it. Let's see here. Oh, the Flea interview is great. I may watch some of that. Check out The Plea. It's a great video. He does like this modern dance stuff in it. I'll watch some of that.